Hello and welcome to Stitch in Heaven. I'm Christy J, and today I'm going to tell you about one of our newest products. We call these grab and go ready to sew. They're just really cool little kits, and basically they are curated by our fabric specialist here at Stitch in Heaven, and then they are cut by hand by our production people. We have quite a production operation here. We do a lot of blocks of the month. We do a lot of kits. We do just a lot of everything. Anything quilting to excite the quilting community. We love working here. One thing about these ladies who cut these by hand too, they take a lot of pride in their work. So they're trying to make it easy on you and super accurate. So all you have to do is grab these babies, open them up, and start to sew. So today we've got, we're gonna do the log cabin. We have a log cabin table runner that we're gonna do today. Right now these grab and goes come in the table runner, and then we have a baby quilt or a wall hanging. So I'm gonna show you that one. Super quick, super easy. You just grab the package and you start sewing. Instant gratification. Okay, so when you get one of these packages, it's gonna come with your fabric, and then on the back side of the package, you're gonna have your brochure. So in the brochure, you've got basic instructions for sewing. So all you have to do, I've opened a package here. All you have to do is open the package and look at all the pretties, and your instructions are here. So with the instructions, what you're gonna do, and I will open my little instruction package. It's your instructions. Basically what you're gonna do is you're going to get your fabrics out and lay them out. And you're gonna lay these out from, you do the center square, like a log cabin center square, and then lay them out shortest to longest, all the way across the board, okay? So once you've laid them out, they're ready to sew. It is that easy. All the pieces are cut to size. We do recommend a 1/4 inch stitch because everything's calculated on that 1/4 inch seam, okay? So what we'll do to start with is we'll take our center square, and then we'll take our shortest piece. We're gonna do right sides together and stitch these babies. Okay. At this point, you can, a lot of people just finger press these open. Our sample maker actually pressed them open with her fingers, and it did fine. I love to iron, I really do. I'm not sure why. I think it was something I got growing up, but I'm just gonna press this baby. So what I'm gonna do is take it over to the iron. I'm gonna press the seam, kind of just at the seam, and then I'm gonna press the seam out. Okay. And this is what we have, okay? So the next piece you just pick up, and I'm gonna go clockwise around the block, okay? So we will put right sides together, and then we will go clockwise. Stitch it with that 1/4 inch seam, all the way to the end. And then cut the thread. Again, at this point, you'll just want to open it up and press it with the seam going outward. So let me take it over here and press it. This is an amazing project. Like I said, everything's cut and ready to go. So if you have a quick baby quilt or a gift for someone, this is fabulous. Or if you just want to make something special for yourself. We're all a little bit busy. I know I work full time, but definitely when my kids were growing up, I had a hard time finding time to sew, but that was my stress reliever. So these are nice because they're instant gratification, and you can just grab them and go and get them done quick. Okay, again, we're just gonna keep going around until we finish sewing it. And if I was doing all of these at the same time, so when I did this sample here, what I did was actually chain sewed these. So I laid all my pieces out and I just chain sewed them. So I did 3 of them at a time instead of doing 1 block at a time. It went really swiftly. Okay. And we're just gonna keep going and keep pressing all the way around. Right sides together and keep going clockwise. Also, this is a nice project too, because as we mature, because our hands don't work quite as good as they used to, and some of us have some arthritis issues. So this would be the perfect project for someone who has arthritis. Just because everything's already pre-cut and they don't have to worry about the dexterity of doing all the cutting and accurate cutting. Also, it's kind of nice that all your pieces and fabrics are coordinated and chosen by our fabric specialist. Okay. And again, just keep going. Easy peasy. We will be bringing out lots of these, so keep watching the website for the different ones. One of the things we're planning on doing is different ones for different collections. So you'll see a lot of these springing up, but these are our first ones, the baby quilt or wall hanging, and then our table runner here. Also, an interesting thing you can do with this table runner, if you wanted to, it could actually be a bed runner. So you can put it at the foot of your bed to keep your feet warm, but it's also a decorative element. Okay, I am continuing around until I finish this baby. Pretty easy peasy. I'm just gonna keep going. And actually pretty fast, especially if you start to chain piece these. Go together very quickly. Okay. and stunning results as well. We're using the cave fabric today, so this is the cave kit. Sometimes I'm not so accurate with my piecing too. This is a very forgiving project. And if you got off kilter just a smidge, like I actually did right here, got off kilter just a smidge. It's a little shorter on one end because I lined it up wrong. It's very forgiving, and I'm just gonna fill that in the seam. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of put this here so it all kind of lines up. And I'm just gonna keep sewing. It's nice that someone actually accurately sewed, because sometimes my piecing isn't accurate, but it all shakes out in the wash. Main thing is just to have a good time and enjoy yourself, because quilting is therapy for sure. It actually decreases the heart rate in even beginners. Just a little factoid. Okay. Keep on going. I am almost there. I think I've got one more to go. And you can pin these if you would like. I'm not. I'm just stitching all the way around. I'm just kind of placing them on and stitching. Because I am all about easy. Okay, that was our last one. Let me give it a good press and I'll kind of show you our block. Here is our block. As you can see, pretty easy peasy, went together super fast. So what we're gonna do here, what the instructions say is to, once you've got your blocks done, lay them out on a flat surface and figure out which way you want to go. We've given you some suggestions in the brochure, but if you'll see the quilts behind me, you can kind of see the placement. So this one is orientated starting this way, and then it's kind of turned this way. So you see kind of the orientation where the pink goes here and then here. And then this one, what we've done is we placed them the exact same way. So the blue's in this corner, the blue's in this corner, blue and blue. There's a couple other ways you can do it. It is up to you. You're totally the designer. So that's a nice element to this as well. So whichever way you want to do it is absolutely fine. So there's my block. It's done. Super excited. Another thing I just want to kind of tell you about these kits have everything you need to do the top and the binding. And then for the table runner, we've actually included the backing, which is stunning. So we always have one that coordinates really well with it, which is a nice thing. On the baby quilts or wall hangings, we have some suggested backings online. We did not add the backings to these because you may want to get more than one kit and put them together to make a lap size or a bigger quilt. So that was kind of our thought process behind that. Okay, but that's all I've got for today. Oh, one more thing too. These baby quilts or wall hangings, they're actually a modern log cabin. This one is a traditional log cabin with, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's got 6 rounds or 6 different colors around it. This one actually just has 4 different colors around it. So the center block is larger. And then they have 4 different colors around it. And the one thing about this too, a couple of these we've actually fussy cut the centers. So if you would like to have a very controlled look and you want your fussy cut centers to go a certain way, we do recommend that you lay the whole quilt out and then you stitch it. On these, which is what I actually did with this one. On these, what I did was just chain sew them, make it quick. Even the ones with fussy cut, I think they would be cute going each way, different ways. Like these little animals going each way. I think a baby would just adore it. So, but that's all I have for today. And don't forget, this product is called Grab and Go, Ready to Sew. And all you do, everything's pre-cut for you. You just grab it, open it, and start to stitch. Instant gratification. Thank you so much for joining us. Be sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel below and visit us at www.stitchinheaven.com. Thanks so much. Have a great day.